Oh, you're getting that too. How do you get all the fat?
You don't probably need any more.
Like, but I want it, Papa. I want it. Are you a dog? Are you a doggy? We went to Melissa's to get the Germans, but Melissa isn't there, and so we were using the spare key for the German, and the spare key won't start it, so.
I didn't think the spare key would start it. It'll unlock it, but it won't
It's
start it.
probably, Nico said he thinks the battery in the key fob is dead, because it wouldn't even unlock the doors.
Probably. Yeah, don't play with Papa's sores. Some of those are from you and a walker.
Oh, baby. Where are you going, Turkey?
Move. Papa, move.
There's been lots of this and that. Turkey butt. I'm gonna keep you. Eat you.
Yep, that was me pulling your toy.
Come here, Turkey.
She's always wanted to get into something else.
Huh?
I said she's always wanted to get into something.
Oh, I know.
He's been out there.
All over the room.
He's been out there for a long time, and they're really letting much fun mode.
Just to the west of us. For now, we're back for football in the familiar setting of Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Buffalo Bills. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go in Western New York. He's across the 20, taking down just shy of the 20.
She gets aggressive.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They send the tight end in motion. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
We can feel this crowd all the way up here in the press box, Mike. I mean, one play in, one sack later, and this crowd is rocking.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
He'll work it down to the 46. Chris Jones, the all-pro, there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On the ground, this is James Cook. Open space inside the 10. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. This opening drive.
You know, Tim, you can tell when somebody's usering, right?
1st and goal. Here's a run. And that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
their own 30-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Mahomes. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He'll try to run for it. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. He's got that first down.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
The wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
It's third and 4. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
He'll try again here, second and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7. It'll bring up third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and
2. Throwing is Mahomes. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Brown now to return it. Now an opening past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end.
Every time your player stops like that, that means you're usering. I don't know if you realize that or not, but that's like the 3rd time that it showed that you were usering.
And a first down.
The AI don't just stop. Only whenever you take control of the player do they stop.
First and 10. Allen gonna give it to Cook, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. It was Jalen Watson who got him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8. From the gun, Josh Allen. On the run to the right, taking off. And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Josh Allen, touchdown, Bills. That one is going to hurt the defense. He's looking to throw, can't find anyone, takes off, and Greggy takes it the distance for an exciting touchdown run.
These are the plays, Mike, that just drive defensive coordinators crazy. He had all of his targets covered up, nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he gets out of the pocket, takes it all the way with his legs. He's just as dangerous with those feet as he is with his arm.
This is fielded inside the 5. And This will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
On second down, Mahomes will find his receiver. That's Jalen Royal. And he's going to get this one.
Note, when my guys catch it, they don't stop running. That's because I don't take control of them.
And it's a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
First and 10 for Mahomes. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Tight end going in motion here. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down. Here's Matt Araiza now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On play action, Allen will let it go deep left sideline. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
A run now on second down. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
At the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Third down, they need 5. Now Allen. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That pass play good for 22. First down, Buffalo. Now the give to Cook, running right. Not much there, maybe a yard.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball.
That's what you get for taking control of the player, because if you wouldn't have done that, he probably would have ran for a 1st down.
A little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and we come out to the... Yard line. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Play action here. Mahomes. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. A big play there on 2nd down, but we do have a flag on the field. And that's in an area where usually this play gets erased. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
3rd and 5. Now, Mahomes. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Not much happening there, just a short game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Miami.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be brought down to 45. Jeffrey Fossa there to bring him down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Quick throw here is complete. That's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Dude, if you're going to keep taking control of your players, there ain't even no sense to play.
In the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Going for it all. He's got it. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Big play there for the Bills. 41 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover. And plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, yeah. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
2nd and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Throwing again. It's Mahomes. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here, they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. play action, it's Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Chiefs. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
I can't call a play.
And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs draw closer here. It's 21-14.
Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Going over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes.
Huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Can't tie the game or even take the lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
You've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now. Like, he just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. A ball deep for the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bills.
You do realize that it shows me whenever you mash the button to catch the ball, right?
Breakdown here from where this ball was snapped. You simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Third quarter begins with a run. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he'll get forward for a couple. Jabari Connor there on the stop.
At the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. To the air is Allen. That's to his tight end, Eric All. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Taken down back.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the gun, here is Allen. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And that is incomplete. Tutu Atwell was the one he was looking for. And now it's 4th down. The Bills will send out the field goal unit. This a 57-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Bills will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
give on the ground, and he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by. Like we used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
Now, Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And that'll help a bit. They're still well short of the sticks. A solid pickup on that first down play.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in first and a mile after taking a penalty on first down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable second down.
He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A gain there of 21. First down, KC.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 9. Patrick to throw. And this will be incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Yellow. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Mahomes now to throw again. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed it. I mean, this game, it looked like it was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Harrison Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Brown now to return it. Whoa! To the ground, a first down run. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
11 yards on the play. It's now third down and 9.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line.
They're on the 16-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by D.J. Turner. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It was really a disappointing performance. I'm a little surprised, Mike, that he continues to put the ball in danger this often. I mean, to make a couple mistakes early on, that happens, but at some point, you got to make a correction, and until he does, this defense just continues to make a pay.
They'll carry this one inside the 20, into the red zone. Give him 8 on that carry.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
On second down. And the Bills are going to have what looks to be first and goal. He'll take this down to the 10.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal. And the Chiefs 8-yard line.
Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you that you check about thoughts and memories. You feel alive, like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you think about. You still feel paralyzed about since you.
1 quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Ball is at the 8 for 2nd and goal. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down?
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they've preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
First down throw for Mahomes. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. There's that man again. Another catch. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 6. Putting the tight end in motion. Play action here. Mahomes, who allows another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A give here to Pacheco. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 20, here's 2nd and 6. A tight end in motion now. On play action, it's Mahomes. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage. But that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
3rd and 7. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. This is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll send Worthy in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Down inside the 10. And he will score. Game on. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. This becomes a big spot here for the Chiefs. They will indeed go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Here's Mahomes. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Chiefs 29.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away.
The Bills take over at 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up the 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
41. Here's 2nd down and 4. Here's Allen. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it. And not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll turn and hand this one off. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down. It's Allen. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Looked like he lived the scene for a moment, but is taken down after a solid return. Mahomes on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. His 11th grab of the game. And a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
The Buffalo crowd being heard before 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Rolling right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? They go play action with Mahomes. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He'll get up and clock it, and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. Here comes 2nd down. Throwing is Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and
He'll spike it here. 27 ticks left on that clock. And here we go, 4th and inches. Here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. It was trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Down to a knee here. And cue the celebrations. They are on their way to the Super Bowl. So it's a win here for the Bills as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.